Hello and welcome to Earth Dragon Bricks. Hello, today we're going to be looking at Lego haul number... I think I've lost count. Roll tape! Okay, right. By now you've probably realised what Lego haul this is. The reason why I've lost count is because over the last 6 months I've been building my collection of Lego sets so that I can produce videos going forwards for this channel and recording all the hauls on it. Problem is I've forgotten where I was at, so I'm not sure if it's 8, 9, 10, 12, I don't know. But it will be, by now you should know which Lego haul this is. But I wanted to share this with you prior to me putting them together, because some of the aspects of this is going to be asking you what you think and getting some of your suggestions. Some of the Lego hauls you may have seen is where someone's gone in the shop and bought it all at once. This particular one today is actually over a period of time, so it wasn't all bought at one go. It was bought little bits here and bits there as I saw things through, and I've collated them to try and share them with you today. One thing differently I'm going to do with this particular video is I'm going to separate them into their particular themes. So instead of it just being all Star Wars or all this or a mishmash of everything that I've got, I'm just going to share each one in their own category. So I'll do pauses at the end and you'll have a little flag to say what the theme is, and then we can go from there. And in that vein, I'm going to put chapters on the bottom. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you can just jump straight there. If you're not into Ninjago, you can skip that one. So it gives you that flexibility. So I'll do that for you. So without further ado, let's go into the first haul. Okay, so my first haul is Ninjago, and I'm going to start with this one first. Quick interjection here. Both this one, the Jungle Raider, and a few other the cars in the next set part of this particular section have been done on my last video, so jump over there if you want to find out a bit more about those, but it has already been counted for, so I do apologise. Back to the video. This beach buggy is one I bought a while ago. I've built it already, I've recorded it, I just haven't edited it yet, and it's one called the Jungle Raider. And I'm not a big Ninjago fan, but I do love this. And I think this is Kai. No, not Kai. Not Kai. What's his name? See, as I said, I don't even know his name. I can't remember his name. I do know his name, but I can't remember his name. And this is set number 71700. And it's definitely one of the most fun builds I've ever made. In all the time I've ever done a Lego kit, I've never seen a Lego kit that has suspension in their vehicles. And that is the one thing that I really love about this. They've got a unique and ingenious way of adding suspension in this particular vehicle so that it bounces when you press down on it. And it's an absolutely beautiful looking build, which you'll see in the video once I produce it. So that's the first one. The second one I've got is this one here, which, look at it, it's the same character, and it's more of a Jeep kind of character. It's still a sand dune. Lloyd's quad bike, and it's set 30539. It's a little quad bike type deal, and I thought with this one here goes rather well with it. I just thought it was a nice little build. Not everything Ninjago I'm into. Some of the stuff is not really my cup of tea, but certainly with some of the vehicles I've been really inspired by some of them, so I'm looking forward to building that one. And then this last one is actually two, and I'll explain why, and it's actually this one here. Okay, it's this one here, which is the Titainium Mini Mech, set 30591, and I've got two of exactly the same set. And you're probably thinking, why have I bought two of the same one? Well, if you look closely on the bottom left-hand corner, it's actually a two-in-one. There's two different vehicles in this. I personally prefer this one in the corner to the one on the front. And with this particular one, I would like to know which you'd prefer me to make first. So this is an opportunity, before I make the videos for this particular series, let me know which one you would like me to make first. Would you like me to see me make the Mech, which is the main one on the screen, or the little beast on the bottom hand corner? I will put images at the end of this video for this particular section, so you can choose. But let me know in the comments below which one you think you'd most like to see. So that's my Ninjago set. What do you think of this? Has anyone got any of them? And what other sets do you think will be quite good? Particularly the polybag ones, because they're quite small and I don't have to exaggerate everything. So I'm going to take a little quick snapshot of these, put it at the end of this particular section of the video, and then I'll go on to the next part. So the next part of this haul is my car section, and two of them I think I might have already mentioned in a previous haul. If I have, I apologise, but we'll talk about them briefly anyway. I think it's worth just reiterating them because it's part of that set. So with this one, like with the Ninjago car, these ones have suspension. I haven't built them yet, but I love the look of them. I thought they look amazing. But let's have a look at what they are. These are the Technic, what they call the Technic Max D Monster Jam vehicles. So we've got two of them, amazing looking vehicles. The first one I've got here is called the Monster Jam Gravedigger set 42118. I particularly like this one for two reasons. One, I love the green and the black, great colour scheme, and I love the little flag, the skull and crossbones flag. And I've just noticed as well, it's a bit of a two-in-one as well. So like with the other one, you can make two different vehicles. Although I think I like the Jeep better, but maybe if you want me to, I will make the second vehicle. So I'll take it down, make the second vehicle, and compare the two. So let me know. Do you want me to see me do two videos of this with the two different cars? Let me know in the comments below. And if enough people want to see it, I might just go ahead and do that. The second one is called the Monster Jam Max D. This one's got more of a metal look, and it's got like a little robotic face as well, which I quite like. And again, this is two-in-one. I think I prefer the main design, but again, let me know if you want me to do the both designs on that one. So I'm going to put these two on each side, and we've got this little box here, and there's quite a few in here. The next one is actually an empty box. The reason for that is I've already built this one. This is the first time I actually came across the suspension technique for Lego builds, as I mentioned in the Ninjago section of this video. And this one, I loved it because A, it was a monster truck, which I'm a big fan of monster trucks. B, I love the colour scheme, the purple and the orange and the green. Oh, it's just such a great combination. And lastly, I love I don't know if you can see it on this video here, on this piece here, but the monster face on the top of the truck with the teeth sticking down. Absolutely brilliant build, absolutely enjoyed it, loved it thoroughly. I don't think it's a two-in-one, was it? No, this is not a two-in-one. There is a two-in-one coming up soon, but that's another one that I loved. So you'll see that video coming out soon. So sorry it's a flat pack, but I was trying to make room in my collection. So I'll just put that there for now. Now this next range is the Speed Champions. Now I've never really been into getting the cars of Lego, but one thing I will say about Lego over the last few years is they've really, really improved their build technology. I think up until whenever, they will always focus on just doing these for kids, youngsters, to play, playability and things like that. But I think they've realised over the years there's a lot of adult fans that really get very technical and love the intricacies of some of the designs, and they've created vehicles and designs that are more geared towards grown-up fans of Lego. And that's why some of these ones I've got here, I've really loved them. I was very keen to get them. The McClaren Senna set 75892, and this looks absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's a beautiful colour. It's like a grey, black and orange, lovely colour. There is one thing I'm seeing on here that would be a great addition if it was in the box. I don't know if you can see it, it's like a fan, like an aerodynamic fan that's there. If it's not in this kit, I definitely think it'd be worth me getting that, just to add that extra to it. And it's also giving you the image of the actual original car, which is quite cool too. So that's one I'm looking forward to making. The next Speed Champions, I'll go for the last one. There's one particular I want to talk about because I wanted it, but it was too expensive at the time. The next one is the 1985 Audi Sport Quattro S1, set 76897, a little easier to say. And this one was actually on offer. I think it was normally about 18 or 20 pounds. I think it was on for about 16, so it gone down in price. And I love the look of this one. The colours and the shape I really liked on this particular kit. So that was why I chose that one, and it was on offer as well. And again, you've got the original car there. It's more of an orangey colour on it, but that's pretty good all the same. So let's pop that there. And the last one on this particular series is the Nissan GT Nismo, set number 76896, and it's a beautiful red and white car. I saw this originally in one of the stores. It was about £20 odd, which for the size of the kit, I felt it was a little overpriced for me personally. So I didn't get it immediately, and I was so pleased that when I saw it for about a tenner in one of the supermarket stores, that I had to kind of just dive in and get it. So I'm very pleased with this one, and I'm really looking forward to getting that. With these three cars, these two are going to be probably first anyway, but of these three, the Speed Champions, which one would you like to see first? Let me know in the comments below which one you'd prefer to see, and the winner will be picked first for that build. And last but by no means least, this one. I don't have the full size of this, but this is a polybag of the McClaren Elva, set 30343. Beautiful little looking car. And again, I saw it as a polybag. I've seen the full size version, which didn't attract me so much, but the smaller version was kind of cute, I thought, for want of a better word. So that was one I thought I would go for. So those are all my car sets. What do you think of this lot? Do any of you have any of these vehicles? And if so, what do you think of them? I will probably do this first before any of them, but of the three main ones, which one would you like to see first? So that's the end of this particular section. So if you're still with me, make sure you stick around for the next one, and I'll see you in a minute. The next one I'm going to do is not quite as exciting, but I hope you still enjoy it all the same, and it's magazines. So I've got a few. One of them I won't show you straight away because it will link into the next lot, but I'll show you what I've got for now. Right, so we've got some magazines. To be honest, I don't usually buy the Lego magazines. They are usually more for the younger age group, and for that reason I don't usually dive into them. But these particular ones I thought were worth getting purely because of the mini kits, or the mini kits that was actually part of it. The first one magazine, well, this one was just their current catalogue 2021 with the apartment, which is something I want to get later on. Some great Harry Potter sets coming up. Obviously the Mandalorian and a few sets on there. I thought we had the and some of the other cars I talked about. Remember I talked about the blue Nissan one earlier? Elmis or whatever it's called. There's the full size version there. So that was the first thing I got. That was free, no cost to that at all. So put that to one side. The next one was the Explorer, and again, this isn't really geared for adults, so I do appreciate that. But what I did like was the fact it's got a little train on it, because I have another couple of trains from one that's in Lego and one that's not. I got one from Christmas Lego last year, and I thought this would be a nice comparison between the two. Plus, I've got the mini Lego train set from the first ever Harry Potter advent calendar. So I won't go through go through all the book all straight away, but it does look. I mean, it generally looks interesting, but it's mostly for really young kids. But it was just the fact it had that train. That's the only reason. So I look forward to building that. Again, the comic itself is more kids based, but it had a little spaceman on the front, spaceman minifigure. So I was very keen to get that for that reason. And this is the moon landing kit. And it looks like classic space style on it. And the last one is the Superheroes one. Yeah, so this is a Batman one. Again, more for young kids, but it's just the fact it's got this little cute little Batman character, but an unusual Batman character. I'm not quite sure what kind of Batman character that is. But again, when I do this, I'll do a video on that one. I'll share that with you. That's this set here. Is there any particular that you'd like to see me do first? The Batman, the train, the minifigure, or whatever? Do you want to go through these books in a bit more detail and let you know what they actually entail and what's inside them? If so, let me know in the comments below, and let's go on to the next bundle. Okay, so we're very near to the end of this particular haul. This particular one is a bit of a different direction. This is not an actual Lego kit, but it's something I want to compare to a Lego kit I've already got. So without further ado, I'll bring it up first and I'll explain in more detail exactly what I'm on about. It's this one here. It's called Block Tech, difficult level 1, so it's obviously for very, very young kids. Obviously I'm a big kid. It's only got 36 pieces, and unlike Lego, they don't tend to have the Lego number, and it's called a pirate ship, which, considering it's very minimal, I wouldn't say it's a pirate ship exactly, it's more like a rowboat. But anyway, the reason why I got this one, and I thought this is, which I wasn't planning to, was a number of reasons. One, it's only £1, so not too expensive, really, really cheap alternative to Lego. But I also have 2 Pirates of the Caribbean pieces. I know, they're probably all gone already. So. Yeah, they're probably... Oh, you're not gone! So you want to see more? Excellent. I've got some really cool kits coming up, so I'm glad you stuck with me. This particular one is actually an Airfix kit, but this one will probably be done on my art channel, Earth Dragon Art. So if you haven't subscribed to that one, which is where I do traditional model making art of all that kind of stuff, then be sure to go over to that channel. But this is not really a Lego kit, and it is a Messerschmitt 109, and it's a no glue build, which is quite an interesting take. It does look quite good, and I've got a couple of other planes already. I've already got a Spitfire. I have got, I think it's a Harrier or a German plane. I can't remember. There's another plane that I've got as well as this one. It could be a Harrier jumpset. I'm not too sure. But this is the Messerschmitt, so that's going to go with my other kits that I'm going to be doing very soon. And the fun part of this, apart from the building of it, will be the fact of actually painting it and making it into, you know, an actual full-size model. I mean, it doesn't even look like it even needs painting. It says it doesn't need painting, but I'm going to paint it because what it's going to look like, it's not going to look great just out of the box, I don't think. I think this is definitely a case of it's going to need painting once I've done it. So if you want to see this, be sure to make sure that you go to my Earth Dragon Art channel, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then you'll be notified when this one goes live. But I may do an announcement here to say it is live if I remember. No promises though. Sorry, I'm having some pings there. Unlike some of the mega. Roll the tape. So McClaren see it. I can't even say it. Senna. Set 7, 8. I'm really failing today, aren't I? set. I've got to stop saying that. And let's go on. Today I'm going to be sharing with you Lego haul number. Oh, hang on a minute. I've actually lost count. Roll the tape. As I'm aware, there's a large fan base for Lego builds, particularly mocks, but also the normal stuff as well. Roll the tape. As I'm aware, there is a large fan base for Lego builds, both young and old, the AFOLs, the young, so yeah. So this one is the McClaren Senna, and that is set number 789, set 75892. 75892. Set 75892. As you're aware, there is a growing fan base for all things Lego, not just kids and youngsters, but also something called AFOLs, adult fans of Lego. And some of the builds I've seen created by the adult fans is mind-blowing. I'm not a mock builder, may never be a mock builder, it's not my thing, but I'm more of a fan of collecting the kits and having them on display.